We are already starting the DLC, but it's wave 1 DLC. We literally just had this conversation before we started. Like, let's start off with wave 2 DLC, but we get wave 1. Tokyo Blur. Here are our competitors. Funny Name, Ariel Possum, Mario Party King, JJ107, Man-Child, Dr. Iggy, OP the G-Man, Lizzie O'Bear, Fade, Brian, 073825, Gus, and Drip King.
Yeah, no, I saw the new graphics from the tour, you know, the imported new map, and I was like, we actually got one of the wave 2. No, never mind, it's just Tokyo, which isn't a terrible track, but it's not the most eventful one. It's just a lot of driving straight, not a lot of, you know, it's a lot of space on this track, so you don't have to worry about a lot unless, you know, some flying green shells going past you. JJ107 doing a fantastic job avoiding that one, but has a Beyblade of Doom right behind that Waluigi. We're going to be going over to Aerial Apostle here.
Oh, this is going to get confusing. There's 2 of these light blue Yoshis.
Oh, man. No.
So, oh, he almost got destroyed by a boomerang. Thankfully, he just barely moved.
He went like in a circle around him. I don't even know how that happened. But we see Man-Child unfortunately missing another boomerang. JJ backs that green shell, and then we're seeing a baby Luigi. Whoa, another green shell. All right, the smart bounces do go crazy on this track. And then we're going into the final section. We got Lazy O'Bear though.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
You seen that pile on against Ariel? Oh, man.
No, and Ariel avoids
Oh,
both
JJ got
green
destroyed.
comes out.
Why is there 3? Wait, why is there so many blue Yoshis? I just
Oh
realized
my
that.
God.
How many light blue Yoshis do we have?
Oh no! We cut away at the very last second. I think that blue shell landed, but it shouldn't affect them that much because they were right at the finish line. But yeah, 3 blue Yoshis. All right,
No, there was more than 3 light blue Yoshis on that map. I was not expecting that.
No, I'm happy with it. You know what? Less Waluigi's the better. I'll be honest with you. All right? Any other character on the map, you can just, you know, now it's the Yoshi army, but still, it's not Waluigi, so it's a lot better.
No, absolutely. That was just race 1 of 4 in qualifier number 1. So we're going to go in race 2 very soon. What's the exciting track that you were looking forward to in wave 2?
Ooh, I mean, you said Waluigi Pinball, but also obviously the most S-tier track of them all, the original Sky High Sunday, you know, the best track
that's not even an original. Technically, it's a tour track.
It got put into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe first, so it's an original Mario Kart 8 Deluxe track.
So Ninja Hideaway was on tour first, but yet when you highlight it, it doesn't say tour on the naming.
Oh, really?
Yeah, have you never noticed that?
No, I never did. I never really look at the names. I'm just trying to find the map selection whenever I'm playing. You know, I'm just like, all right, just got to find the right map here because there's just so many now.
Well, since we have all these Yoshis, we're going to Yoshi Valley.
Ooh,
assuming everyone stays it.
Yeah, very, very fitting. You know what? The game saw it, and it's like we got to let them see their homeland for a quick race.
There's 2 of them. There's Yoshi Circuit and Yoshi Valley.
I think Valley's more like a home. You know, you see them, you got the big eggs everywhere.
Look at that, 1, 2, 3, like 4, maybe 5, maybe on that mini map.
I like it. I like it.
Oh my lord.
But right now we got Man-Child on screen, who has just honestly week after week has shown up and gone, you know, progressively better every single time we see him. And it's just great to see that the people who always come back, always progressively getting better. Mario Party King, though, unfortunately, still having some bad luck, but knowing him, he'll be able to come back and win the entire race somehow. I'll put that prediction out there.
All right. I mean, that's a pretty decent prediction. I mean, Mario Party King has been in Grand Finals multiple times. He came close to winning championships. JJ107 is not going for these coins. That's going to hurt him in the long run.
Oh, yeah. No, if you don't know already, the coins are extremely important. If you don't have 10 coins, especially in first place, you want to try and grab those. Go a little bit out of your way. But Funny Name is going to try and put a obstacle in Man-Child's way, maybe, and with this straightaway bomb thrown forward, Man-Child's in and he can't avoid it.
There's a blue shell, and looks like he's going to be the recipient of it. Oh, yeah, okay, he's doing that to avoid catastrophe. He still got hit by the blast radius. He did it a little too early.
Yeah, no, I feel like falling off the track just isn't worth it. Just take the full force of it and just go on with your race. I feel like I've seen people fail driving off the ledge more times than not whenever you're trying to avoid that blue shell.
Am I looking at this right, where there's like 5 blue Yoshis literally in the top 5 spots?
I love it. I love it. Let's go. The Yoshi Army.
Oh my lord. This is I don't even know how to say this. I'm just like lost. Blue Yoshi's in 3rd. Blue Yoshi in 2nd. Blue Yoshi in 2nd has a bomb. You gotta be careful of that.
Oh, the eggshell track to the banana, and then Funny Name bats the bomb, does not land on Mario Party King, but grabs another double item set.
That Bowser, you gotta be careful.
Oh no!
That's exactly what I was just about to say. He can drag you out.
Funny Name having an absolute ginormous amount of bad luck in this race so far.
There's just no way. There's a blue shell coming in. It's gonna hit whoever that first place Yoshi.
I have no clue.
That's Aerial Apostle.
And he's going to take the full force of it in person with a star. Will be past him, and that's Funny Name.
Of course it's Funny Name. Who else plays a funny game like this?
I don't know. Just getting hit by the last place competitor and then somehow still making it to first place. I don't know. Blows my mind every single time. I don't know how he does it.
I don't know either, man. Like, I wish I could tell you. We are going to go into race 3. Hopefully we can get some DLC in wave 2.
Let's hope.
But
I do have to say, I was playing a lot of like regionals and worldwides, and they were coming up pretty consistently. So I have faith that the randomizer might be leaning towards having some of the new tracks, put forward and trying to cycle out the like.
Well, I do have a picture
48.
of the patch notes of everything that was fixed during this time period. So let's go ahead and talk about this a little bit. So the number of ghosts that you can download for time trials has increased from 16 to 32. So you can save more ghost data to go against your friends. So honestly, that's a really good one, especially if you're trying to fix your lines.
Don't know why it's not like 56, force 56,
Who knows?
courses.
Who knows? Adjusted the extent in which the vehicle is thrown depending on its weight.
Yeah, so bumping now is a little bit different. So Waluigi Wigglers are eating good today because their bumping is a little bit stronger against Bitty Buggy and Mr. Scooties. So really unfortunate kind of change. Sometimes I feel like it's less impactful. Other times I'm getting bounced halfway across the stage. So honestly, it's a pretty big change, but we're going to go to Royal Raceway. I enjoy this track. It's fun.
I think it's a fine track, especially like being reimagined from 64. I think it's done a great job.
Yeah.
Here's another one. Further shortened time it takes for item boxes to regenerate. So it's quicker for these item boxes to come out than it already was when Wave 1 came out. Yeah,
so they updated it once. It was 0.85, and now it got put down to 0.7 seconds in between the item boxes. So you're going to be seeing a lot less item screening going on and a lot more carnage just because a lot more people are going to have items. And you see with some of the bagging going on, the item boxes regenerate so much faster.
Oh, absolutely. Right now you can see Rihanna over here, unfortunately, riding into the wall and into the grass.
You do not want to go in the grass. It will make you lose your entire momentum, your entire speed if you go into the off-road. So maybe just getting accustomed to this track. Royal Raceway is actually a pretty difficult one because it's long.
That was a nice back.
Yeah, that was pretty insane. But we're seeing Lazy Bear better be careful with everything around him. There was triple greens and now triple bananas for Mario Party King, but somehow avoids every single one of them.
Absolutely. Mario Party King cannot avoid that one, though.
That's rough. Yeah, backing items is always something that you wish you can avoid, but sometimes it just happens. But we got JJ107 on the screen here. In third, gonna be able to grab a double item box. Has some Beyblades of Doom. Looking forward to see what he can do with these items. Maybe toss it forward, toss it back, try and cause any sort of thing going on. Ariel, though, had the ideal loadout with the double reds, but Shock comes down, makes him lose it all, but goes into another double item box, grabs another Christmas tree combination, and it's looking like first place has nothing to defend themselves with.
And right now, that is Funny Name. JJ, literally, it looks like almost like if JJ was in pot 3, we've been pot 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3. We were so close. You see Manchild over here trying to catch up. Just got out of the ghost right now. Threw his green to the side. I don't know what he was trying to do, or maybe just trying to get that other item ready. There's a blue shell coming. He needs to get out of the middle. And that's what happens when you stay in the middle, folks. You get hit. Funny Name has the item to stop the blue.
And now we're gonna see if Funny Name will have.
He went singles and doubles.
That is not good.
But wait, the person behind him only got sound horn.
Yeah, that sound horn is not gonna be able to reach towards Funny Name as he's gonna be hopping Yoshi to the finish line. Aeroponics in second, and Mario Party King in third.
And
all
I think
smiles
that was JJ
around.
in fourth, honestly, because it looked like literally all 4 of those Yoshis were right next to each other.
That's so, you know what? I like it. If the Yoshis want to get top 4 every time, I enjoy it. I'm happy with it. Always seeing something new in terms of like, you know, new carts, new characters. It's just a fresh on the eyes, you know?
Absolutely, and we are almost done. We only have one more race left, but let me go ahead and call out the competitors for Qualifier 2 to head on up to the high tunnel to get ready. Batter Cookie, Kanzai, Morzilla, Zool, Cass, Mr. Scooty, Sea Whispers, Fulto, Richie, VLX, Baseball, Heat 13, and Chiseled. Head on up to the hype tunnel. We need you to get ready for Qualifier number 2.
Honestly, this has gone by very, very fast. Been pretty, not too chaotic, honestly. A lot of backing, you know, backing their items and stuff like that. But so far, been pretty calm. Not too crazy or anything. No insane upsets just yet. But I'm excited to see it because every single one of these qualifiers have extremely strong competitors in them.
No, absolutely. And like, here's the other few patch notes I wanted to make out because I do want to go over everything as much as we possibly
huge.
can. So when a player gets hit, they drop usually 3 coins. Now you don't have to wait a long period of time to pick those coins up. It is actually now available to pick them up at a quicker rate.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I see them get hit out and like spread out, and I try to go through it to collect one for myself, but I just phase through it.
Yeah.
Now it takes a lot shorter
Now that's
time.
a great change. I like that a lot because especially with the DLC tracks, it's a lot harder to grab 10 coins. Not so much in Wave 2, but with Wave 1, coins were very hard to like grab.
Oh yeah, they were out of the way too at
Yes.
sometimes, like Shroom Ridge, for example.
Yeah, exactly. So to be able to grab
Mushroom
coins,
Gorge, we're on Mushroom Gorge.
let's go!
Wave 2 DLC, let's go ahead and do it.
Oh my goodness.
With the gap too, the gap
Yes.
is back, but the problem is that gap is so hard to perform. I'm still struggling to do it.
You know what? With some players, you're gonna see at the very end of this track, there's like a giant gap. And you can actually use a mushroom to jump over the entire thing. And also with these mushrooms, you're seeing in this crystallized case, it's very hard to trick off of if you're using the right bumper. So I recommend just shaking your controller non-stop going through these and also going through the right side.
Oh, he missed it! That's unfortunate.
The
We might see
first
someone do it
victim.
here. We might see someone do it here. I don't know. I saw someone with the mushroom earlier. There was one. Are they going to the gap? No, I don't think they did.
Oh, but we're seeing the first shortcut.
Oh, he
No.
almost got it.
That's a no-item shortcut that you can do. It's a little bit more difficult. It doesn't
More
save you.
trickier for inward drifting players.
It is. It is. This track is not very generous to inward players at all. Like you're seeing with JJ107's loadout, this cart is just not the most ideal one for this track.
I mean, it is still doable. Don't get me wrong, but it is more trickier. You had to start, and you could not activate. That is an unfortunate circumstance.
Now we're seeing Aerial Apostle. He's in second, avoids the blue shell going right by him. Blue shells in this new DLC is actually pretty wacky. They do not go down the middle of the track. Oh, but Funny Name's gonna be able to avoid
okay, so
that
I got
bomb.
something I want to explain. So the other day, yesterday actually, I was in a match with my team. We were playing SNES Mario Circuit 3. We were on like the second to final turn. I'm in third, my teammate's in first and second. I'm trying to warn the blue, but it took the cut.
Whoa.
And I was so mad.
That's so funny.
Because I was about to stop the blue.
But we're getting into the final section of Buster
No, you kidding me?
There's a shock every single. Oh, two shocks! What is going on here? We're gonna see Luigi passing up the entire competition, and that's Dr. Iggy.
Oh my lord.
That's a great start for the DLC tracks.
Oh.
Double shocks, blue shells, Fiesta. These tracks
we
are...
didn't even get a chance to see anyone do the thing.
No, we didn't. I'm really, you know, it's actually a really cool shortcut. It's very.
It's hard to pull off.
It's very hard to pull off, but once you get used to it and know like exactly where to launch yourself, it becomes a little bit secondhand nature. But if you did not practice it, you're not going to be able to do it proficiently at all. It's a rough shortcut.
No, absolutely. I've only ever been able to perform it once every single lap, one time. Like, for whatever reason, like, I've tried every small minor change, and I'm just either I make the jump or I don't. I don't know what, like, constituted to become a thing.
It is really weird, but we're gonna see what went wrong with qualifier number 1 in these highlights. Where did these players get Mario Karted? We got Lazy Bear with the triple reds, absolutely causing so much chaos. Funny name says, I'm gonna go take a dip, but cannot avoid the blue shell. Unfortunately here, Aeropostale burning out, saying, all right, it's fine, it's Royal Raceway. It's lap 1, I got time. Manchild though using that red shell and then gets hit by the blue, and then JJ gets hit by his red. And JJ107 unfortunately being the first victim of the gorge.
Man, that is such a devastating moment. And this was what was devastating. If it ain't that big mushroom gap at the end to get to the finish line faster, those other 2 gaps would definitely be devastating.
Yeah, and honestly, with that first no item shortcut, it is actually a little, I don't know if it's a little bit slower or just not that necessary to take. You do not
I've
save.
seen faster time travels.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I thought it's a little bit faster, but it's not that useful, especially if you're just going to be running into the person that's basically connecting into you at the same exact time. Not that useful to go through, a little bit faster. So honestly, I wouldn't recommend it too much, especially if you can't land it consistently. Just go through the road, and you're going to be saving yourself a lot of time.
Absolutely, and like here's some other notes as well, just in case.
Hold on, wait. We got the scores.
Oh, okay, let's go with the scores.
We got the scores for qualifier number 1. We got Funny Name in first place, of course.
Look, it's a 10-point difference, first, second, and third. Second place, Aeropostale 45, Dr. Iggy 35 points. In third, Lazy Bear 4th with 33, JJ 5th with 30th, tied with him is Manchild for 5th. Mario Party King tied in 7th with Fade and 25 points. Gus 9th with 22, Rhino 10th with 12, and Offbeat the G-Man 11th with 11 points, and Drift King in last with 5.